How is it going, guys? Slippery Jim here. Welcome back to Project Zomboid. Sorry, it's been a little while since I've uploaded this series, but we are back, and we are 2 months, 7 days, and 8 hours into the zombie apocalypse here. And I'm just going to chuck some fuel into the back of our brand new white panel van here, because I thought I might head out into Muldrow a little bit further and see if I can find some useful items, maybe some more weapons, stuff like that. We haven't really explored probably the vast majority of the town, so yeah, we're going to see what we can find and hopefully not die in the process. So let's just make sure. I'm a little bit hungry at the moment. I probably want to grab something to eat. I've got a lot of these berries sitting in here. We might as well grab these. These are, I don't know if they're the most nutritional, but they should at least give me something in my belly while we're out and about exploring. I have quite a lot of frozen food and stuff like that in the freezer. Vegetables, stuff like that from the garden, and some of the small birds and stuff like that we've been catching in traps. So it's not like food is really a problem, but we'll just eat these berries for now, and we're going to take the van for a bit of spin and head into Muldrow town and see what we can find in there. Hopefully we'll be able to get some good loot and bring it back to base. So yeah, just make sure we got the fuel in here. We got a few tools, stuff like that. Okay, I think we're good to go. It's always good to start out without any moodles happening. Applying debuffs. Pretty sure this thing is fully fueled. I do have the sweaty moodle, but that's not a big problem. It just means I'm a little bit hot, I guess. So we might just head down the road into town here and see what we can find. Ran into the barbecue I left in the middle of the road a few weeks back. I was supposed to take that back to base. I don't think we really need it now, though. Anyway, let's see what we can find down here. So we got a few little groups of zombies down here. See if we can squeeze past this traffic jam. Accident scene, whatever it is. Oh, there's a katana in that zombie. Definitely want to get that. Let's see if we can take. Oh God! It knocked off. Wow. Let's kill you real quick. It knocked off my face mask. Gonna have to go back to get that. Let's. Okay, we got some zombie attention here. We have to deal with first. This machete's pretty decent, but the katana's, I'm pretty sure, the best melee weapon in the game in terms of damage. Pretty sure. Grab that real. Oh God! Oh man, that was a near thing right there. I gotta be careful here. Let's try and play it safe as much as possible. I do not want the run to be over yet. I need to group up all of these zombies, and then we'll sprint back and try and grab that katana again out of the zombie. Okay. We got there's another zombie over here. I was just about to go back and get it. Let's get this one in the group. He can join my followers over here. I'm just going to take some beta blockers because my character's starting to get panicked from being chased by a bunch of zombies. Understandably. Man, there's just more of them coming over now. I hope we don't get too many coming over. I'll try and get them all in a single group here. I've got to be careful I don't... Oh boy! I've got to be careful I don't get blocked off here and get munched on. You can see how dangerous it is though, like just a few blocks away from my base. I really need to at some point try to maybe set some fires and burn out most of the zombies, or as many as I can in Muldrow. Yeah, let's just grab this real quick. Nice, we got it. We got the katana. Now I just have to circle back to retrieve my mask. That thing gives 100% protection to the face, which is pretty awesome. The moment I really need to let's just put that in the backpack. That's pretty sweet though, getting the katana. We have to try this out. Oh yeah. Looks like we can one-shot the zombies with this thing. Oh, so good. Still have to keep my distance though. Don't want to get grabbed by any of these freaks. Ah, keep going. Oh no. Let's just get some distance here on the pack. I'm gonna go grab my mask while I can, and then we're just gonna get back in the car. One of the things I do want to try to find is a trailer to give us extra storage when we go out on these loot runs in a vehicle. I think it would be good to have. I'm pretty sure there was a couple that I noticed in the town a few weeks back, but I didn't have a chance to get them. Let's just get the heck out of here. See you later. All right, we survived so far. Let's not speak too soon. I really want to get back into the town and get into the back streets, see what we can find down there. Because I've already been down this highway a few times, past these restaurants and stuff like that. I need to find a road that takes us down there into the suburbs. Looks like there's another panel van over there similar to this one. Try to avoid doing any damage to my new van. Though we did run into that barbecue earlier. I don't think it did too much damage. Okay, what do we got back here? There's a few residences, so... You know, there's probably some books and stuff in there, but I'm not really interested too much in that sort of loot right now, but we'll see what else we can spot on the road. There's a blue van over there that might be pretty good to check out later. Another gas barbecue there in that backyard. I don't really think we need too much more in terms of... Oh, there's the trailer right there. Sweet. That's perfect. Let's jump out here. I'm getting a little bit hungry. I don't know if I've brought any food with me. Oh, we got some berries left. Let's eat those. Okay, this might be a little bit dicey to get. We have to take this off the back of this. Oh, okay, let's just take care of a few of these zombies here. I have to disconnect the trailer from that truck there, and reconnect it to my van, all whilst not getting eaten by the undead. There's not too many here at the moment though, relatively speaking. We are pretty much in the middle of Muldrow right now. Could be a lot worse. Let's just take them one at a time here. I've got a great weapon here to use on these zombies. Man, I'm loving this katana. This thing is just wrecking the zombies, as you would imagine. I've actually got a katana in real life. It's a pretty sweet one made by a guy in Western Australia. It's oh, it's pretty awesome. Super, super sharp. It's not one of these fake ones. It's like razor sharp. Okay. Just like this one is in game. Man, we just sliced and diced that whole group of zombies super easily. Alright, let's disconnect this trailer while we've got a moment of peace. And I'll have to hotwire this car if we can. Hopefully it's got fuel in it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, quick, no. God, press the wrong button. Oh, my God. God damn it. We got a laceration from that zombie. Man, that is bad news. We didn't get bitten. If I'd got bitten, it would instantly mean that I'm gonna get infected and die. 100%. Okay, let's just see if there's any fuel in this thing. Doesn't look like there's any fuel, but that's okay. I came prepared. Yeah, but a laceration is still pretty bad news. It's a 1 in 4 chance with a laceration to get infected by the zombie virus. And that means death. So I've got a 1 in 4 chance of dying from that wound, unfortunately. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Oh, man. I should have swapped seats and got out the other side. I'm gonna have to tow this car out of the way here. Anyway, there's not much we can do about it but wait and see how that wound develops. It's either gonna heal up over time or it's gonna develop into the zombie infection and we're gonna die. There's no cure for the zombie virus either in this game. Okay, it's hooked up. Just move this out of the way and then we'll hopefully be able to connect the trailer to the panel van here. Disconnect this. Okay, here's another zombie. Man, that was so bad. That'd be a terrible way to die if I do get infected. I've really got to watch my moodles now because if I start getting anxious, that's one symptom of the zombie virus taking hold. The other one that's a little bit more reliable is because you can get anxious from just being attacked by zombies as well. But if I get queasy or sick, which is like a little moodle with a green face, that's a pretty solid indication, unless I've got the flu or something from cold weather or whatever. That's a pretty solid indication though. If I get queasy or sick, that pretty much means I've got the zombie virus from the laceration. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on those moodles up there. So far so good. I think we've just got a bit of pain. Pain is also a symptom of infection, but obviously it's also something that we're going to feel just from getting lacerated. Let's just change this dirty bandage. Got to keep that clean as much as possible, just in case we're not infected That way it can heal up quicker. I mean, we got a 75% chance of being perfectly fine. Let's try and think positive here. This is so good. So we got 50 units of storage in the trailer by the looks of it. That's super handy. I don't know if there's larger capacity trailers and stuff that you can find, but I know there's different designs of trailer. There's one with a cover over it and stuff like that. Just take care of these zombies. It's getting dark here. I'm getting hungry. We're still hot and sweaty for some reason. Must be all the physical activity. Hopefully that's all it is. It's not the signs of a fever. Yeah. Alright. It's gonna suck if I find a trailer and then die from a zombie infection. I got big plans for what I want to do in the weeks ahead in this game if we can survive that long. Well, it's midnight now, so I probably should, I don't want to go back to base just yet because I want to do a bit more looting. We might try and get in this house and see if we can find a bed to sleep through the night relatively safely. Looks like this place is locked up. Tighter than Fort Knox. Okay, I don't see any zombies. It is super dark though. Sounds like there's one inside this house somewhere. Man, these people were super security conscious. Every single window is locked. Hang on. Was that door missing? Okay, the door got broken down. Let's take care of this zombie over here. Alright. Oh, the house key. That must have been the ex-resident of the house. I guess I'll take some of that. That electronic stuff is good for repairing the generators back at base, but oh, we got a bed here. Perfect. We'll sleep through the night. Hopefully we don't have any zombies wandering in. Oh, wait. What? Why is there an alarm going off? Let's turn that off. I guess the alarm was set on that digital watch I picked up off a zombie earlier. I usually check those for active alarms because sometimes they can go off at inopportune moments and alert zombies, but I guess I missed that one. Man, what kind of person has their alarm set for 3 a.m.? Maybe the zombie that was wearing that was an ex-shift worker or something. Anyway, since it's dark, I don't think we can go back to sleep right now, but we can disassemble some of this furniture to get some extra experience and maybe even some materials. Scrap electronics, those are good for repairing the generator back at base. Sometimes you can get screws from disassembling the bedside dressers as well, which are actually useful for doing mechanical repairs. And they're not that easy to get either compared to stuff like nails. Oh, we can sleep again. Let's just sleep a bit longer here so that we can have some daylight. All right, there we go. That's much better. Okay, we might as well disassemble this as well if we can. What? Why am I sitting on the floor here? There we go. Let's disassemble that. We didn't get any usable materials, unfortunately. We'll take the better part as well. It's always good for carpentry skills. I'm actually getting like nearly max level in carpentry. I think I'm like 8.5 or something like that out of 10. As far as the skills goes for carpentry. Let's just fill the bleach bottle with water. Okay, I don't think there's too much else in here. Let's just check these boxes real quick. Some potato seeds. I think we got plenty of seeds at the moment back at base. I'll take the fertilizer. But yeah, I'll check the bookcase as well. You never know. I'm not 100% sure which books I actually need at the moment. Foraging, maybe. Is there even a foraging book? Trapping. Okay. What else do we got here? Expert mechanics. Can't remember if I need these or not. I need to have like a spreadsheet or something of all the books that I need. They're super heavy as well. Yet if you carry too many of those, I'm already overburdened right now. We don't really need too much of that canned food right now. I think we're almost comfortable as far as self-sufficiency goes with food anyway. What with the garden and the trapping and stuff, the fishing now. I want to do a bit more fishing later actually when we get back to base. Can we make a Molotov? Let's see. I wonder if I should do a burn here in the center of town just to get rid of a lot of the zombies that are here. We just need a bit of gas. We've got the ripped sheets. The trouble is, being in the center of a big town like this, doing a huge zombie burn like we did over at the trailer park, it just takes so long for all the zombies to stop coming and stop burning and whatnot. It would probably take a couple of days if we started a fire over here and started burning the zombies. So maybe I'll do that. I definitely want to do that at some point to try and clear out the town of as many zombies as possible here in Muldrow, but maybe not today. Maybe not today. We've had some brushes with death. We're still not out of the woods yet either, so we'll see what happens. If I survive the laceration, we can definitely start making plans like that in the future. Try and de-zombify Muldrow since my base is here. Man, this katana is just absolutely destroying these zombies. Wow. I don't think you can repair it though. I think it's like a one-off type of weapon. You probably have to be some sort of Japanese sword master to be able to repair this thing. But it's not like the machete that you can just repair if it runs out of durability, I don't think. Let's just see if there's anything useful on these zombies. You might be wondering why, especially at the start, I was like stripping all the clothes off and like leaving them on the ground when I loot the zombies. Basically, that's going to come in handy for when I need patches for clothing once we level up the tailoring and stuff like that. Especially the leather strips and stuff like that. They are going to come in super handy when I start being able to patch my clothing and stuff like that. I mean, I can patch my clothing right now, but I need to level up tailoring a lot more for it to start becoming really effective. Anyway, I'm just going to go through and check all these zombies' bodies, see if there's any more loot here that'll be useful, and then we'll explore a little bit more in the town here. Okay, just about done looting over here. And I've transferred most of the stuff that I want to keep into my backpack here. Uh-oh, got another zombie. Deal with this guy. Oh, that one's got a large backpack. Could have some cool stuff in there. Just take care of you. What do you got in your backpack? Let's have a look here. Some canned food. Okay, well, that's not the most exciting loot in the world. I don't know what I expected to find. Maybe some guns or something like that, but That was so crazy early on though when we went out in the middle of nowhere to get away from the helicopter. You guys remember that episode? And there was just guns laying around the random tent in the middle of nowhere out in the forest. That was so crazy. Yeah. I guess you never know what you're gonna find in this game. Alright, we'll have a look over here and check out this house. See what's in the shed over here. Barbed wire. Dismantle the radio. See what's in the toolbox here. Some welding rods. I don't know how much welding I'm going to be doing, but we might as well pick those up. There's nothing else in there. Is this the same house we spent the night in? So we can't get in that window. I don't think it is. It's a different one, right? It was pretty dark. And they got all their windows locked as well. God damn it. Let's just take care of flat top over here. Oh, he's got a M1911. He's been playing Call of Duty Zombies. Let's just break the window. I'm not going to check every single window here to see if it's going to open. We'll just clear that and jump through. Tiny little bookcase here. I guess this person wasn't much of a reader. Master fishing. Leather gloves, nice. CD player, we'll dismantle that. I guess this game is set like back in the 90s or something. Just disassemble these. Feels like there's a zombie in one of these rooms here. Organized. There's a lot of inventory organization in this game. Got their TV here. Let's just dismantle that as well. I'm trying to level up the electronics. We're nearly at level 3 with electronics. Is there even an upstairs in this house? I think there was, wasn't there? Probably up through here. This is just like the children's room. Didn't produce any usable materials. Let's just wash ourselves here, keep our spirits up. Getting a little bit tired here. Still only early afternoon, but I'm overburdened, which is probably not helping the situation. Man, listen to those flies buzzing. You can actually get sick if you spend too much time around zombie bodies. Let's have a look in this garden shed over here. Sometimes these can have some really good stuff in them. Okay, that window's open, but we'll just deal with these zombies first. Guy's got a leather jacket. Man, feel like I'm not doing as much damage now. Probably because of how tired I'm getting. Alright. It's not too many zombies here, but we're not really doing the max damage right now. Oh boy! He crept up behind me pretty quickly. Get rid of you. That's better. Oh no! It's kind of... I don't really like the mechanic that you do less damage just because you're tired. Because it's not like the katana's getting less sharp or something like that, you know what I mean? I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to swing it as hard. I guess that makes sense, but... It's almost a waste using this thing if I'm really tired and can't do much damage with it. It just wastes the durability levels. So let's just get back in the car. Get out of here. Still pretty much got a full tank of fuel here. We haven't really driven that far. But we might head back to base with what we've got. Because I am getting tired and all that stuff. So far we haven't got the Queasy Moodle though, so I'm really hoping we don't get infected from that laceration earlier. Bandage is still good, so we don't need to change that right now. Man, I'm so glad I didn't get bitten though. That would have been an instant game over pretty much. So we might even have... Whoops. We might even have caught some more birds since we've been away from base for a little while in the bird traps on the roof. So we'll check those a bit later. Didn't get a whole lot of loot, I guess, but did get a few extra experience points from disassembling stuff. And the katana was definitely a good find. But the main thing that we got that's important is that trailer. That's going to give us that extra 50 capacity when we're out and about looting and stuff like that. We can take that with us. It's pretty awesome. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go through and put away all of our loot, and then we might go check on some of the traps and stuff like that. Maybe even do a bit more fishing. Okay, I put away all the loot, or most of it. I'm just going to eat something here since we are hungry. So, yeah, I'm not going to make anything super fancy right now. We'll just eat some raw potatoes just so we don't have to have the hunger debuff. And let's check on the generator here. Does this run out of fuel? Oh no. Looks like it's all good actually. Okay. So we got plenty of space in that freezer if we need it. Got that fertilizer that we found. Okay, these are all fresh. How's our compost going here? Let's put some more of this stuff in there. Yeah, it doesn't look like we actually caught any birds while we were away, unfortunately. I need to plant some of these squares out with crops as well. Kind of neglected the garden a little bit here. Looks like the water levels are sort of okay, but not fantastic at the moment for most of these crops. We haven't really had any rain for a little while. So we'll go and check on the rabbit traps as well. And I might take the fishing stuff with me as well. to see if we can catch some more fish. Those fish are pretty awesome in terms of food, nutrition, protein, all that stuff. What are you doing in my base? Damn, I must be getting tired again. Just pick you up, throw you in the trash. It's so good being able to dispose of zombie bodies like this. Check the corpse in there. Okay, so we'll head over to the woods. It's getting late in the day now, but we should have enough time to do a bit of fishing as well, hopefully. Let's just transfer some stuff into the backpack here, lighten the load a little bit. I'm always carrying so much stuff. Hopefully we don't run into too many zombies over here. I've pretty much kept this area clear of zombies. It would be pretty rare for me to encounter a zombie over here. Shadows getting longer though. It's gonna get dark while we're over here, I think. Okay, let's have a look at these traps. It looks like we haven't caught anything, but we'll replace the bait. I suppose I was only really away for like a day. Although these should theoretically be far enough away from the base that they still have a chance to catch animals for me pretty much 24/7. I imagine if you leveled up the trapping skills all the way, you'd get so much stuff out of these, I reckon. Hopefully, if we start catching more stuff, we can level that skill up a lot more. Okay, we'll head over to the lake and do some fishing. So, let's equip this. I also want to check this trap here, fish trap. Ah, what happened? It broke, okay. That sucks. We do have the ability to get the wire back from the broken fish trap, so hopefully we can craft another one of those. We just need twine and wire. We'll craft another one back at base at some point and put it back out here because they were pretty good for bait fish and stuff like that. Let's see. Still got the fishing rod there. I guess we could go back and do some fishing with that. We really need to get some bait though. See what we can find here from foraging. We got a couple of worms. Some lemongrass. Plantains. Aids recovery from wounds. That might be useful to put on my laceration to help it heal up. Unless you just eat that stuff. Okay, let's Let's try some fishing with those worms we found. See if we can catch anything here. Speed up time a little bit. Oh, we got a trout. Nice. And that's it. We lost all our bait. Well, that's okay. We got one fish. 37 centimeters. That's pretty decent. Okay, so we caught one fish. And we'll put that in the freezer here. But the other thing that I was thinking of doing is with that herb that we found foraging, I think we can actually make a poultice with that helps healing of wounds. So we've got comfrey here, aids recovery from, hang on, which one was it? Comfrey poultice. Wild garlic helps to fight against infection. Okay. I was going to make the comfrey one, but the garlic one sounds better because we don't have broken bones. We've got a laceration, so we want to stop that getting infected. Obviously, if it's the zombie infection, we can't do anything to stop that. But regular infection, we can protect against. So we'll make some of this poultice here and put it on, because why not, right? And we'll put a fresh bandage on, do a bit of herbal medicine here. This might even level up the first aid a little bit, which by the way takes forever to level up. I guess it's a good thing if you don't level it up much, because it means you haven't been getting hurt too much. So let's take off the bandage and have a look at this. Laceration. Let's put the rest of this back in the cupboard. Got the poultice there. So take this off. Yeah, we still got the laceration. It hasn't healed yet. But we'll disinfect it with the cotton balls. And then we'll apply... I think the wild garlic poultice was the one I wanted to put on there for the infection protection. And then we'll just put a sterilized bandage on that. Nice. Hopefully that thing heals up without us getting infected with the zombie virus. I mean, it's been a while now, and we're not showing any symptoms so far. Fortunately, I think I might have got away with it. Let's put the rest of this stuff back in here. Okay, now the other thing that I wanted to do, to keep working on anyway, is basically, I want to keep leveling up the, what's it called? Tailoring skill. So I'm just going to be, applying some random patches to a bunch of, clothing, and hopefully leveling that tailoring skill up to the next level. I have read the skill book, so we've got the XP buff for that skill. And if we can level this up a little bit more, it's going to be more useful in terms of the amount of bite resistance and stuff we get from putting patches on clothing. So yeah, I'm just going to spend some time leveling this to the next level. And I really need to start thinking about getting a new set of clothing as well, because this firefighting clothing is really, really good, but you can't repair it or put patches on it. So once it gets holes in it, it's pretty much a risk in terms of getting bitten in that spot where the hole is. So I'll probably need to throw it out and replace it with some patched clothing. Anyway, let's get sewing here and try and level up our tailoring a bit further. Nice. Looks like we've leveled up tailoring to the next level, which is level 2. That's pretty sweet. So I just basically put cheap patches on a bunch of clothing that I don't want to keep. And yeah, we got there. So I'm going to have to read the next skill book for tailoring to get a buff on the next level. But let's just chuck out all of these patched junk clothes here. And I might actually sew some patches onto a new set of clothing because the firefighting set that I've got right now has got a few holes in it. And there's pretty high risk of getting a bite or a scratch on one of those spots that don't have any protection anymore. It's unfortunate that you can't repair the firefighting set because it's really, really good otherwise. I've currently got the board moodle, so I might grab a book here and just read that to try and get rid of that board status. We've also got ridiculously tired happening here. I've been grinding out the tailoring all through the night, which is probably why. But it's okay. It's no big deal. It's not going to kill us if we get tired here, especially since we're super safe from zombies up top here in the top part of the base. Let's just wash off the katana, keep that in good condition, take care of it while we can. And yeah, at the moment, let's take a look at the durability here of my clothing items. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. Like my shin there, the right shin, and my groin, kind of important, is like completely unprotected at the moment. There's massive holes there. I've also got my right hand is it's got a hole in that glove, obviously. So, and all of my pants are in pretty poor condition at the moment. My belly. I've really put this clothing set through a lot of zombie battles. So we might grab some jeans here and a leather jacket, and we'll patch these up. These are not going to be as good as the firefighting clothing, you know, if that was in perfect condition. But I think if we add a few patches to it, it will be overall an improvement. With less areas of vulnerability anyway. So I'm going to chuck out finally. I've had this clothing set a long time, this firefighting set. But we're going to chuck it in the bin now. It's served me well. And we'll replace it for the time being with the jeans and the leather jacket. So we'll chuck that out. And we'll chuck that out. It'd be good if I could find another set of firefighting clothing. I'd have to find probably an area with firefighters. But I think there's even better clothing than that they can get. Which we might think about sometime in the future trying to get hold of. I've been saving these leather jackets and stuff. So we're going to put the leather strips on these as patches, which is the best type of patch that we can apply. And I'm just going to patch every single part of the clothing with this, with these patches. I'm putting the last few patches now on my clothing set that I'm going to be wearing. I've even patched the t-shirt, everything. Everything that can be patched, I've put leather patches on. I had to go out and get some more leather strips actually from the zombies that I'd looted around the place, but we ended up with enough. And one problem I've got here is these leather gloves. I've still got a hole on the right-hand side glove. So I'm gonna try this other pair of leather gloves that I've got here. These look like they're in reasonable condition. Ah, look at that. They've also got a hole, but it's on the left-hand side. What the hell, man? Looks like all my gloves I've got have got holes in them. I'm going to have to keep an eye out for more leather gloves when we're out and about looting. That sucks. I have to be very careful with that. But I think overall we've got less vulnerable areas now. My groin is protected. At least. My shins aren't the greatest. I don't really know what to do about that. Maybe you can get some boots that help with that or something like that. But for the time being, I think that's an upgrade from what we had with the worn out firefighting gear. Yeah. Don't know what to do about these gloves. I think we just need to find some pristine gloves somewhere. Anyway, guys, that's where we're going to leave this episode for today. Hope you're enjoying this series of Project Zomboid, playing as myself, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.